Hello, hi, I'm Kat, and I'm participating in the BookTube-A-Thon! So the BookTube-A-Thon is a readathon that goes on from July 15th to July 21st. It's a week where you try to read as much as books that you can, and it was co-created by the lovely Aero Bissett and Pat Fruit and Prong 07. So I'll leave their channel links down below so you guys can check them out if you haven't already. They're awesome. So they also created 7 challenges for us to do for the 7 days. Now keep in mind, you don't have to do the 7 challenges. But they decided to do the 7 challenges because usually readathons originate from a blog, and this is the first ever YouTube readathon, and they just want to get you reading for a week as much as you can. You don't have to complete the challenges. It's fun to do it, so I'm going to try to complete all 7 challenges. So the first challenge is to read an average of 300 pages a day. Now this sums up to the 7 days, 2,100 pages in a week. That's how much you have to read. That's the total for people participating in the entire challenge. So for this category, I chose How to Read Literature Like a Professor by Thomas C. Foster. I have to read this for school, required summer reading. I don't have to do essays on this book or analyze it or do journal entries or anything like that. And this book comes at exactly 300 pages. The second challenge is to read a book over 500 pages. So this doesn't have to be in one day. Just over the course of a week, you have to have read a book over 500 pages. And the book that I chose for this is Crank by Ellen Hopkins. This is written in verse, so I thought it would be easy to get through. This comes at exactly 537 pages. The third challenge is to reread a book, and for this category I've chosen To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I read this first freshman year of high school and I liked it, not as much as everybody in my school, but I've never actually read this book like of joy and of like my own pleasure to read it, and now I'm finally doing that, and I'm very happy that I chose To Kill a Mockingbird. And this book comes at exactly 376 pages. The fourth challenge is to finish a trilogy or a series. Now you don't have to start the series, you have to finish it. If there's 1 book left or 2 books left, you just have to finish it in the course of a week. The trilogy that I want to finish is the Perfect Chemistry series, and for that being the last book, Chain Reaction by Simone Alcaraz. I've yet to read this book. I've read the first 2 a year and a half ago, and I really like them, and I want to read the third one. This book comes at exactly 310 pages. The fifth challenge is to read a book that's been on your shelf forever unread. Now, a book that's been on my shelf forever is The Scorch Trials by James Dashner. I read The Maze Runner in the library, and then I picked up The Scorch Trials, and I have to tell you that I didn't even have a bookshelf when I bought this book. Like, I didn't even have a bookshelf. I just kept it in my closet, never read it. It comes at exactly 360 pages. The sixth challenge is to listen to an audiobook. Now, I'm not a big audiobook person. I read an audiobook last month, which was a really good audiobook, and the book that I decided to choose to listen to was The Summoning by Kelly Armstrong. I am really interested in this book. It's about ghosts and seeing dead people, and it's first person, and I wouldn't like to read a audiobook in third person because it will just drive me insane. And this book comes at exactly 390 pages. So the last challenge is to read a classic. And if you didn't notice, one of the classics that I've chosen is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This is a classic. It goes for challenge 3 and for challenge 7. And one of the challenges is to combine them as much as you can, and all of them are combined because all of them go with challenge number 1, and then their direct challenge, because all of these books are over 300 pages. So with that being said, if my fancy technology was correct, I will be reading 2,273 pages. Are you guys participating in the BookTube-A-Thon? Are you doing all the challenges? Are you just doing 1 or 2 or 3? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be updating my Twitter at BookJunkie101. I will always be updating there what I'm reading, how the whole thing is going. If I'm stressing out, I'll just let you know there and on Goodreads. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!